Have you tasted what's making America say
It's here?
It's all here at Hardee's. Have you tasted how a biscuit's done the Hardee's way?
It's here.
It's all here at Hardee's.
Introducing Cinnamon and Raisin Biscuits, our original homemade rise and shine recipe, now with cinnamon and plump juicy raisins, then iced with a smooth glaze. Sweeten up your day with new Cinnamon and Raisin Biscuits.
It's here, it's all here at Hardee's.
You know, using Biz Bleach is like having clean clothes insurance. That confident feeling my laundry will come out right. Cherry pie stains, no problem. Coffee stains, and gravy stains, bye-bye. Because Biz Bleach is great at getting out many tough food stains. See, the gravy stain's gone. And Biz Bleach is excellent at removing coffee stains, too. Now that's clean. So for that confident feeling, get clean clothes insurance with Biz Bleach.
Are you still using AT&T instead of MCI for long distance? Well, I hope you're happy. Because by not using MCI's more modern, up-to-date system, all you're doing is taking money out of your pocket and handing it over to AT&T. Or not that they don't appreciate it. They do. In fact, every month they send you a thank you note. It's called the bill.
Call MCI now. Join Burt Lancaster and nearly 2 million others saving up to 30, 40, even 50% on their out-of-state calls.
Crank it up, because the music you want most is on the way with Solid Gold Hits. Your hit music machine is moving in up close on Frank Stallone's newest, Darling.
I know it's my pride.
Then, the hits contest turns to hot breakdancing. Plus, those stray cats are loose on stage. And the Pretenders are making it big in video, all on the summer's hottest, Solid Gold Hits.
Tonight at 10.
Pork chops just like my mommy.
We end up with the same yucky grease.
My mommy uses Dawn.
Can Dawn handle this mess?
My mommy loves it.
Dawn breaks up grease, takes it away, helps keep it away, so even that last forgotten glass looks clean.
Glass doesn't feel greasy, and neither do my hands. Your mommy's right about Dawn.
My mommy's right about everything.
Oh.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Take a sheet of Reynolds wrap, fold it in a Reynolds flap. First add meat, add your spice. Fold it once, fold it twice. Bake it now at 450. Not long, 15 minutes or so. Now take a peek, and you'll see just how good your meal can be. Because with a sheet of Reynolds wrap, a little flap, this Reynolds flap, you'll soon see what you can do. Chicken or fish and vegetables too. It seals in goodness, seals in flavor. So do yourself this little favor. Make cooking better in a snap with a sheet of Reynolds wrap.
Coffee, tea, or...
Pringles! I've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
The fever for the flavor of a Pringle?
Love that deep fried taste.
And Pringles crispy crunch.
It's a great chip now.
We love that crunch. We've got the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
Love that deep fried taste.
Love that crispy crunch.
You'll get the fever for the flavor of a Pringles.
Regular, light, or ripple?
Sure could go for some good old-fashioned lemonade.
What's old-fashioned mean?
Old-fashioned means pitching horseshoes, opening a door for a lady. Good old-fashioned taste of country time.
Grandma says you're old-fashioned.
I guess I am.
Then I'm old-fashioned too.
Country Time drink mix. And now new sugar-free Country Time.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
You speak of black market goods.
Well, hell's bells, I bought more than one stolen calf in my time.
This is James Garner. Here are some scenes from our next episode of The Rockford File.
Private detective. Now, there's a really creepy occupation.
They don't slash their wrists or mangle themselves.
Carol was wearing a hospital smock.
You should design exclusively for the dead.
Tonight at 10:30.
Join us for a full hour of local, national, and world news on Primetime News next on Channel 9. KMSP TV, Minneapolis, St. Paul. From Independent News in New York and the Channel 9 news team in the Twin Cities, this is Primetime News.
Good evening, I'm Rod Grams in the Twin Cities. From the Channel 9 newsroom tonight, a meeting in St. Paul regarding charges of police brutality. We'll have a live report. And the gas is still on at the Cedar Square West Apartments. The stories and more following the Independent News.
On the Independent News tonight, Ann Burford says the job's not worth the controversy and turns down a presidential appointment. An in-focus report on Jesse Jackson's decision to sit out a Senate race and the inside story of a deadly asbestos threat to federal workers.
Good evening. Former EPA Chief Ann Burford has once again quit the Reagan administration to shield the president from political damage. Burford withdrew from her new appointment as chairman of an environmental advisory panel. Last year, she resigned from the Environmental Protection Agency while under investigation for alleged mismanagement. President Reagan had come under intense criticism from both parties and from environmental groups for bringing Mrs. Burford back.
Her resurrection was a political Freudian slip. They didn't mean to say it, but it got out and it told the truth. And I think the outcry, both in Congress and in the public, resulted in, once again, telling the administration they've got to get their environmental act together, which they haven't done yet.
He won't have to spend the rest of the campaign defending the appointment of Ann Burford to a sensitive environmental position. So I think that the environmental interest in this country have benefited, the public at large has benefited, and the president has benefited. And when everybody wins, that's a good day, and I'm happy it occurred.
Mrs. Burford was to have been sworn into that new post tomorrow.
Tomorrow also could have been Jesse Jackson's first full day as a candidate for the United States Senate. After his presidential hopes ended, Jackson was said to be pondering a race against Strom Thurmond of South Carolina. He even moved his legal residence to the state and began collecting petition signatures. But today in Cleveland, Mr. Jackson put an end to the speculation.
After much thought, consultation, discussion, and prayer, I've decided not to run for the U.S. Senate seat as an independent Democrat.
Jackson says he has national responsibilities to attend to, and running for the Senate would draw too much time away from those efforts. For now, Jackson says he will concentrate on three things: continuing his voter registration drive in the South, building up the Rainbow Coalition, and campaigning for the Democratic ticket. But where might he go from there? In tonight's In Focus report, Barry Cunningham explains why Jackson is not challenging Senator Thurmond and what he expects to accomplish from here on.
The election board in South Carolina said Jackson made no serious effort to file petitions as an independent candidate for the seat held by five-term Senator Strom Thurmond. Jackson was given little chance of defeating the 81-year-old Republican in a state where white voters outnumbered blacks nearly 3-1.
I've been there for 30 years, and if they want me to continue serving this